excited I can make you another manga related video. This series right here, before we even get into it, this series I got for $30. Originally it's $140. I have the actual, where'd it go? I don't know where it went, but yeah, so this series is from the creators of actually Death Note. So this is one of his side series, which is called Platinum End. So I originally, personally, have never heard of Platinum End before I bought it. I was just stopping by just to see what they had in stock from the last time that I posted about it. And I seen this series that wasn't there once before. My friend actually sent me some images, so shout out Jalen. He sent me a couple pictures that of the shelves, and they seen I had a little bit of a couple different things. So I was like, let me just stop in, like I just mentioned. And this was one of the series that I seen. Platinum End is actually a very interesting series. So as I go through them and I talk about them, I'll explain it and everything. But yes, this is from the creator of Death Note. Originally, like I said, $140, but I paid $30 in total. Each volume was about $1.99 to no more than $3.99, up to $4.99, which is an extremely great deal, if I'm being like completely honest. And I just had to pick it up, even if it was something that I didn't know about, or like a series I didn't like. I just had to take the chance on it. I like series that I don't know anything about. I mentioned that before in a lot of my actually manga videos before. And so far, going through volume 1 is the farthest that I've got. I like it. It's a very, very dark story, of course, because it is from the creators of Death Note. So you know he is the type of person to go through really, really, really drawn out scenarios. One of the scenarios is basically about this boy right here. Unfortunately, does not want to live anymore. His family was taken away from him. Family taken away from him because his aunt and uncle, basically, you know, his family, and they took the inheritance money for themselves and then mistreated him. So he no longer wants to, you know, live. And his angel comes across him. There's 13 angels that are out there that trying to find people, kind of like a battle royale type of vibe. The series is getting really interesting, and I like how people, it's all determined on you. The powers that you're given and everything is all predicated towards you. So I like that touch, and this is getting extremely interesting, and I'm excited because I have the whole entire series. So I could just binge reading. This is probably gonna be a series if I can move my hand while after my surgery. If I can, then I'll really be reading this. But just want to get on here and show y'all and talk about it. But yes, Platinum End. Nothing about it, but yes, very, very, very interesting series. This is volume 1. As you can see on the back, it's $1.99. I think this is a very interesting way to actually build your collection and everything like that. And this is the angel. This is Miura's angel right here. It's a very interesting way because, like, who would have thought that getting manga at a discounted price? I'm on Reddit, so I look at a lot of people's collections, and I inspire to have some dope collections, which I have a video coming very soon of me looking and reacting to people's collections. I feel like that'd be super dope, because I've seen some collections. A guy that was collecting since, I think he said 1988 or 1998, one of the two. His collection was insane. He had everything that you could think of, and I think that that right there is where I want to be personally in the future. It's just something I want to share with my children, or just myself, honestly. That's cover 2. Oh yeah, so here's the receipt actually. So yes, I actually bought Dragon Ball Budokai as well, but outside of that, it was about $32. The most expensive one was $4.99. The least expensive one was $1.99. So good deal. And these are wrapped up for a lot of reasons. This is wrapped up for a reason. It has a lot of nudity as well as a lot of like graphic scenes that shouldn't be shown. And I don't think they came wrapped up like this. I think they wrapped them up themselves, which is good on them for actually doing that. I like that they picked up on that and actually wrapped them. And like I said, the place that I go, I don't think that they know how valuable some of the stuff they have, and they just price it whatever. So you can get like a lot of hidden gems. $1.99 for volume 3. to the hype that I'm giving it personally. I want to see if it does, because if so, then we got us a series that I will be reviewing and giving you my honest opinion on. I want to get back to where, like my other channel I mentioned before for anime, when I create that, I want it to be where I can actually make manga videos and give people recommendations and just kind of just maybe go on live and read with people and everything and just talk about the latest chapters of stuff, not getting too deep into it to where I take away the love for the passion, but kind of just, just lounging around, just two people online, friends, kind of just chilling and everything. Show y'all these covers to get y'all some manga tapping as well. So this is cover 6. Very interesting covers, I can say that. From reading it, it just shows me that each cover is based on a person that has the powers of an angel now. So, and I have some theories of this series. I'll talk about the theories once I actually finish the series. But yeah, very creative one. That's our main character right there. And this is $2.99. This one was $2.99. This is cover 7. We're on cover 8. Cover 8, $1.99. This probably was one of my favorite covers right here. Cover 9. This one is $4.99. And I wonder why this one is $4.99. I don't know if this is a series they read. Maybe that's the reason why it's $4.99. So, who knows? But thank you to everyone that's been watching the videos. I know the inconsistency a little bit. Don't worry, I'm still recording videos. I'm just gearing up for when I have my surgery. I'm going to talk about it more in a ramble video coming up very soon. I won't be able to upload my traditional videos as much, but I will be live streaming a lot more while I am recovering. We'll just get on. I'll just be talking to you about what's going on, any shows that we're discussing and everything like that, and then we'll kind of just be ranking stuff on live and stuff like that. We'll be talking about some cool stuff that doesn't take as much work, stuff that I can do with one hand. While I recover, I still want to be active and everything of that nature. But I have some videos in the meantime to hold y'all over. Cover 10. So there's 14 covers in total. But I can definitely see the influence and the Death Note effect and art style of it. I know a lot of creators, mangakas that actually do series like this don't actually take similarities from series to series, especially when a series is so predominantly better than another, when they're trying to distance that one series from a lot of others, because there's a lot of mangakas out here that not their fault, but there is other people's fault that like will be like, I only like this certain series, so if this is too similar, this, that, and they're like, no, I'll get that feel from whatever else. So there's a lot of mangakas that try to take a little bit of inspiration and not try to drizzle too much of that most popular series in one series or another. So, but I can definitely see the influence, which is not a bad thing. I feel when done right, it's always good. But some series can overshadow other series. It just happens, but it's just all up to the people. We always hope that the people choose the right and the best series, if I'm being completely honest with you. So cover 12. These covers are getting extremely interesting. Cover 13. But yeah, I'm excited to see what else they have. They said they don't get as much manga in, but when they do, they have some interesting stuff. They had Yu-Gi-Oh in there, the omnibus for Yu-Gi-Oh, and I thought about it, but I couldn't justify the price of spending for all of those quite at this very moment right now, if I'm being completely honest. Maybe in the future I will pick up some Yu-Gi-Oh and everything like that, because if you don't know, the actual series of Yu-Gi-Oh yes, so that is all the covers of Platinum End. This is a series, like I mentioned, I picked up because I was extremely interested in, and I'm gonna get y'all in a review and maybe like talk about it some more in the future. So I appreciate all y'all for getting to the end of this video. Let me know what your favorite cover was out of all of these. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and they have this new feature where you can hype videos now. If not this video,